I posted a document on MIDI melodicas, and one of the problems I noted was with the breath controller, and particularly the exhaust on the breath controller. So I thought I'd cover that. So I've got on here the TEC breath controller. This black part on this side is actually part of the what they call the headset. I've molded it to sort of sit on my shoulder. So I put it in like this. Now on this side here, and I've got my bionic arm on here. I had surgery on my right arm a little while ago. But on this side there is an adjustment so you can control how big the opening is. So let me see exactly what it's set to. Okay, so now I've got an exhaust port right on this side here, and it's set to maximum opening. So even though this is recorded with a very simple microphone on my camera, I think it picked up the hissing sound that you get. So normally on a wind instrument, your exhaust is really what produces the note. Same thing on a melodica. So there really is no exhaust sound, it's just music. On the breath controller, you're sending a MIDI signal which produces the music, but the exhaust is just noise. Now you can close off the opening to various degrees, so I'll almost close it all the way off. You just turn the little knob on the end. Okay, I think that's almost all the way off. Doesn't really help. Let me close it all the way off. Okay, so that should have been silent, so it seems to fix the problem. And it will still sense pressure, but you lose the ability to do vibrato because that requires the pressure to drop quickly, and so the air has to go somewhere in order to get the vibrato effect. Also, if you keep it closed like that, the moisture has no place to go. Eventually you'll see little drops flying out. Even though it's sealed, supposedly the opening is closed, there's still tiny gaps. Eventually you get enough moisture in there, it's going to come flying out. So that's not very aesthetic during a performance. But that's the only way I know to silence it. If you have the port open at all, even a little bit, it's going to make a hiss. Okay, so my solution, or my approach, is you can take the little end cap off. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to hook in a tube, and it directs the air into, this is a soap box. It's not waterproof. The water builds up in here, it does get wet. Eventually dries out. It's just a temporary thing. It's held together with tape. And the extra weight of all this stuff, you got the headset over here, you have a USB cable running this way, and then the hose over here. It makes it kind of unpleasant in the mouth. The weight kind of pulls the mouthpiece back and forth. But now I'll blow on it and you'll see what the sound is. I can still hear it. It's kind of an echoey sound down here. I'm not sure how it's getting recorded, but it's way quieter. And it might be possible, perhaps, with some better sort of baffling system. This is just an empty box. There's nothing in it. The air just goes into the box, and I poked some holes over here so that there's a place for the air to come out. So that's about it for the complexity of the muffler right now. There are, of course, there's a lot of technology in designing mufflers, right? Car people know how to do that. I don't. If anyone has a breath controller that doesn't have this problem, let me know. I haven't figured out any way to really avoid it. Okay, thanks for watching.